County Holiday Tournament, Tom. We're underway.
Ready to play ball.
Mull with the ball for the Lions. Nearly threw it away. Cheatwood with it. Eastern's playing man-to-man defense. Eastern comes in this game 2-3. Lions 1-4. They got their first win on Tuesday night against the new Washington Mustangs. Wilcox with the ball now. Back up top to Mull. He drives, gets cut off over to Cheatwood. He works one-on-one, goes to the basket.
Nearly traveled.
Throws it to Mull. We got a whistle. It's going to be a turnover on the Lions. That's traveling on Mull. Just underway, 7:31 to go in the first quarter here from Borden High School.
Looks like the Lions are starting in man-to-man.
Caden Temple with the ball for the Musketeers. Over to Anderson. He directs it back over to Temple. Drives baseline.
Oh, turnover.
Turned it over. Ball stolen away by Wilcox. Mull's going to bring it up court for the Lions. He's guarded by Anderson.
Oh.
And the ball stolen away. Temple with the steal to the basket. Lays it up. No good. And it's a rebound by Wilcox. Wilcox pushes to the right side. He's cut off. He's going to slow it down. Bounce pass over to Jackson Bruff. He goes up strong. No whistle.
No good.
Clean block.
Yep, that was clean, Raj.
Musketeers with the ball. Anderson's going to bring it up. Mull's guarding him. Kicks it down underneath. Bandit shot up. No good. We're letting them play early. They're letting them play early, Tom.
Yeah, that was a pretty aggressive move. Might have been a little contact, but got away with it.
Cheatwood with the ball, dribbles to the right. Wild shot up in the air, off the rim, no good.
No good.
Rebound by Eastern. Bandit with the ball, kicks it over. Nearly thrown away. Temple picks it up.
Little early nerves on both sides.
0-0 here. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter here from Borden High School, opening game of the holiday tournament. Ball's kicked underneath, jump shot up, and it's no good. Offensive rebound back up. We got a first foul.
Brody Temple hitting the boards.
That's going to put Temple to the line for 2 for the Musketeers. That personal foul was on Wilcox for Salem. That's his first, team's first of the first quarter. Cheatwood over now talking to Coach Nice while Temple gets ready to attempt 2 free throws. First one's in the air.
No good.
He'll get one more. Gym's starting to fill up, Tom. Real good atmosphere here on this holiday tournament.
And holiday tournament's a big thing. Brings back a lot of memories, Raj. Brings back a lot of memories.
Of course, they alternate sites every year. This year, Borden host. Second free throw's in the air, and it is no good. We're still scoreless. Wilcox with the rebound for the Lions. Mull's going to bring it up. Anderson's going to guard him. Eastern's man-to-man.
You know, Wilcox got 3 rebounds early.
He's hitting the boards. Cheatwood looks to get a shot.
They're really, really guarding Cheatwood. They got KT Temple.
Nice move by Wilcox. Takes the basket and missed it. Rebound by Temple to Anderson now. Eastern looks to push. Ball cuts him off.
No score. 5:39 left in the first quarter.
Ball's over to Temple now with it to Anderson. Underneath the Bandit. Shot goes up.
Good defense. Good defense.
Ball's out of bounds. Going to be Salem.
You know, Raj, I mean, I've noticed that Pekin is making a conscious effort to try and get the ball inside.
Yes, they are.
And we're doing a good job so far.
Officials letting them play. Only one foul called. This is a county rivalry matchup here. So both these schools want this game, obviously. This is a big rival in basketball. Salem and Eastern goes back a long way.
K Temple's guarding Cheatwood, and Cheatwood's having trouble shaking him.
Mull with the ball. They let him go right. Takes it strong to the basket.
That's a foul.
It's going to be an offensive foul. The foul was on Mull.
Yeah, that you know, when you play the game, you got to be able to anticipate a little bit, and Temple just he anticipated perfectly. He was waiting on him.
That's the second team foul on the Lions in the first quarter. Still scoreless. 5 minutes to go in this first quarter here from Borden High School. Anderson with the ball, guarded by Mull. Nearly stolen by Mull. Anderson goes straight to the basket. Blocked shot by Wilcox.
Wilcox is having a ball game.
And Mull with the ball now. Salem looks to push. Cheatwood. And he turned it over.
That's the 3rd turnover early, Raj. We gotta fix that.
Cheatwood looking to find Wilcox, and Wilcox wasn't looking for the ball. Long jump shot. Good by Bandit.
You know, Raj, Bandit last year had a real good game against the Lions. He might like playing the Lions, I think.
2-0.
Jackson
Eastern
Dean,
with the opening lead here. First basket of the game. Lloyd with the ball now for the Lions.
Jackson Dean and KJ Romero Hembry's
dribble
ready to
up.
come in the ball game.
Salem with several substitutions. Wilcox guarded over by Bannett in the corner. Mull with the ball, guarded by Anderson.
Got the 5
Dribbling
second
around.
count.
Nice screen by Bruff. Kicks it over to Cheatwood. Salem having difficulty getting a shot off. Lloyd with it now. He looks to work. Pulls up 10-foot jump shot short. And that's going to be a rebound by Eastern. Eastern looks to push. Temple with the ball now. No
We're
numbers.
0 for 4 from the floor right now. That's
Anderson's going to travel. 3:47 to go in this first quarter. 2-0. Super low scoring contest here.
Scoring.
We got substitutions in for the Lions.
Miller's coming in for the Musketeers.
Braxton Dean and Romero Hembry in for the Lions. The two super subs from last Tuesday night that came in and gave Salem a really big lift. Let's see if they can help on the offensive end here.
Let's see if they can get us some energy early.
Yeah, Lloyd with it, gets it to Dean. He looks to work, passes to Hembry. His position, he's cut off on the block. Nice pass opposite to Lloyd.
Got an open look.
Long three,
there,
no good. Eastern with the defensive rebound, 2-0. 3:25 to go in the first quarter here from Borden High School.
We've started 0 for 5 from the floor.
Lions having difficulty getting in the basket. Anderson now, he looks to throw it underneath to Miller.
Miller's a big kid. I think he's listed at 6'8".
Jump shot up, no good by Eastern. Offensive rebound back up, misses again. Rebound by Hembry.
KJ.
Good job by Hembry in there working underneath by the freshman. Still 2-0. 3 minutes even to go in this first quarter. Eastern with the lead over Salem. Mull nearly traveled. Picked his dribble up. Needs help. Got a timeout. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Nice. He got that just before the 5-second call. So we're going to step away here and hear from one of our sponsors, our first timeout. It's 2-0. Eastern with the early lead over Salem. 2:53 in the first quarter. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Okay, back live at Borden High School in a defensive struggle, Tom. 2-0. Both teams having trouble putting the ball in the basket. Both teams playing pretty solid defense.
Right. Roger,
Officials letting them play a little bit.
I think that works to our advantage, to be honest with you.
Dean to inbound for the Lions. He throws it to Mull. Anderson's guarding him. Eastern's remained in man-to-man the entire first quarter. Cheatwood with the ball now. Dean looks to screen. Not there. Cheatwood, 18-foot jump shot. No good.
Short.
Hembry fighting for an offensive rebound, but Anderson comes away for the Musketeers. 2:38 to go, first quarter. Eastern with the 2-0 lead over the Lions.
Dean really ball pressure, so's Mull.
Anderson with the ball, straight to the basket, lays it up, and
No good.
It rolls out. And a rebound by Dean. Eastern having some struggles on the offensive end as well, Tom.
Yes, sir. It's a defensive struggle. Right now we're at if it was a football score, it'd be a safety to nothing. Travel.
Cheatwood travels. He did shuffle his feet. Pretty good pressure there by Caden Temple for the Musketeers. Another turnover for Lions. I believe that's 3 or 4.
That's 4.
So that's something that the Lions are definitely going to have to try to correct.
Right. Eastern's got 2. We've got 4. Little, like I said earlier, little pregame jitters or little jitters. So we'll work out of it.
When you have more turnovers than points, that's not a real good sign.
That's not a formula for success.
Bolenbach with the ball. Kicks it to Temple.
Good
Nice pass. He probably got away
travel.
to travel. Miller lays it in for the Musketeers. Nice pass, though, by Temple.
That was a real good feed. That was a good find. He found him cutting the lane and laid it in. Miller laid it in.
4-0. Eastern with the lead over Salem. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. We got a foul that's going to be called on Cody Bannett of the Musketeers. That'll be their first of the first quarter. So Dean's going to inbound for Salem.
Let's see if we can't design something and draw something up and get a basket here.
Yeah, Cheatwood needs to get more shots off. He's only attempted 1 shot in this first quarter. Dean with the ball up top. Back out to Hembry. Hembry, long three-pointer in there. No good long. Rebound by Anderson. He throws it up to Temple. Temple's going to work one-on-one straight to the basket. Going to have a foul called. Nice aggressive offensive move by Temple. He looks to take it to the basket. I believe that might be Mull with that foul.
Was that Mull?
check that. That's on
Evan
Evan
Lloyd.
Lloyd. That'll be his first. That's the Lions' third of the first quarter. 1:25 to go. 4-0. Eastern with the lead. Ball
Good
nearly
defense.
stolen by Mole.
Good defense.
Cody Bannett over to Temple now for the Musketeers. Mole guarding Bannett straight to the basket. Hard foul by Mole.
Yeah. KJ could have taken a charge on that, but he turned his body and basically gave his back up instead of staying up front and facing the driver.
And they're going to get Hembry with that foul. That's
Yeah.
his first. That's the fourth on the Lions in the first quarter. Still 4-0 here. 1:12 to go in the first quarter. First free throw's good. Bannett with the first free throw of 2 for the Musketeers. 5-0. Salem still having trouble getting on the board here, Tom. We got a goose egg.
Yeah.
Second free throw's
Got
good.
it. 6-0.
6-0 now. Musketeers with an early lead here. 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Hembry with the ball for Salem. Looks to throw it underneath the Dean. He's got a size advantage on his opponent.
Yeah, I think KJ can take him out on the floor.
Cheatwood fadeaway jump shot short.
I
Another
believe that's
foul.
Lloyd.
Another foul on the Lions. That's going to be on Lloyd. That's going to get Bruff off the bench immediately. That'll be 2 on Evan. So we got substitutions. Looks like Wilcox is going to check back in for Lloyd.
Got to find some offense, Raj.
That's the 15th foul on the line, so it'll be double bonus for the Musketeers for the remaining 56 seconds of this first quarter here. Borden High School, Washington County Holiday Tournament action here on WSLM FM.
Well, we got Bannett shooting.
We do have Bannett shooting. He just made 2. He's going to get 2 more.
I think there was a little confusion there for a minute. I think Anderson was going to step up there and shoot him.
Free throw's good. 7-0. Eastern over Salem.
Just having trouble finding the basket tonight, folks.
Salem's had those offensive struggles from time to time in this early season. Second free throw's good. 8-0 now. Eastern.
Yep. Bannett's 4-4 from the line. Brody Temple's getting ready to check back in for the Musketeers.
Eastern pitching a shutout right now.
Yeah.
Cheatwood with the ball now. Top the key. Over to Wilcox. Over to Mole. He looks for cutters. Nothing there. Dribbles back out.
I tell you what, Eastern's got real good ball pressure, good defense.
Throws it over to Dean. Ball
Turnover.
turned over. Nice steal. And another foul on the Lions.
That is our 5th turnover, Raj.
And our 6th foul. 6 fouls for Salem, 1 for Eastern in this first quarter.
That is Adam Mole's 2nd foul.
So Lions in some early foul trouble here. 2 starters with 2 personals. Going to have some help off the bench tonight in this first half, especially. It's going to be Anderson at the line now. His first trip there. His first free throw's good.
Raj, I'm just afraid I don't want us to dig too deep. Get in too deep. You know what I'm saying? It's 9-0 with 33.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Don't want to get much deeper.
Wyatt Chastain checks in for Mull. I would say Cheatwood will probably be the primary ball handler now for Salem.
I would say.
Second free throw's no good. Rebound by Hembry. Knocked away from him out of bounds. It'll be off Eastern, and Salem's going to retain. So 31.9 in the first quarter. Salem still yet to score in this opening quarter. Eastern 9, Salem 0.
Trying to find some offense.
Cheatwood with the ball, guarded by Temple. He breaks the timeline.
I think I'd take KJ outside.
Cheatwood goes hard to the basket.
There
Finally,
we
a
go.
shooting foul.
We're going to shoot.
Nice job by Cheatwood. He kind of took over there, just went one-on-one, drew some contact.
That was on KT.
The foul's on Temple. His first, Eastern second. So Cheatwood at the line for the Lions with 2. First free throw is good. Salem on the board. 21.3. It took about 7.5 minutes for the Lions to get a point. That only equates to 4 in the game. He hits the second.
All right.
9-2 now. Lions on the board.
Let's get a stop.
Eastern's going to hold for 1. Anderson with the ball. He's guarded by Wyatt Chastain, who checked in for Mull, who has 2 fouls. Temple with the ball. He's going to hold up top. Wilcox is guarding him.
Look for the roll. Up 3
Long
ball.
three-pointer in the air. No good.
No good.
Rebound by Temple. Wild, crazy shot picked up by KJ, and that's how the first quarter is going to end here.
9-2.
From Borden High School with the score: Eastern 9, Salem 2. This is Salem Lions basketball on WSLM. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for the best Mexican food, stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speedy Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95 or the burrito zapata. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem, and they're hiring servers. Weekly specials include Tuesday's taco special, buy 3, get 1 free, and Sundays, kids' meals are half price. Whether you stop in before or after the game, El Camino's is something for everyone in the family. Open till 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, and weekdays 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in at 403 South Main Street in Salem, or call ahead at 812-586-0199 for carryout.
Okay, we're back at Borden High School, Tom. First quarter, Lions have more fouls and turnovers than points.
We have attempted 6 fouls, have 2 points. We've made 5 turnovers. That's not a good formula.
And really only 11 points between both teams, so a super low scoring first quarter. Eastern's not knocking it out of the park,
No, they're not.
Lions playing pretty solid defense. Eastern, like you said, a lot of pressure on the ball. They like to get in that man defense and put pressure on the ball and make you commit turnovers. So Cheatwood's going to have to shoulder this load as being the primary ball handler now with Mull on the bench.
I think if we pull KJ out a little bit away from the basket and draw 54 Miller out, the 6'8" guy, it might open up some driving lanes for us. And KJ can knock down that 3. He proved it the other night.
Yes,
so maybe we can get him going and he can make a couple threes and get us rolling.
Eastern with the ball now to start the second quarter with a 9-2 lead.
White Chastain's in the game.
Chastain checked in. Temple layup, no good. Rebound by Miller. Puts it up. Got it. That's just a size rebound there.
That is a size rebound.
KJ's going to have to find him and get a body on him.
Yep.
Get him out from under the basket. Keep him off the offensive glass. Cheatwood picks his dribble up, nearly turns it over.
We're having a lot of trouble with their pressure.
We are.
Their pressure defense is really giving us fits.
Underneath to Romero. Hembry. Double team, kicks it out. Cheatwood. Long 3. Got it. Salem needs that. 11-5. That cuts it to 6.
We needed that.
7-19 to go in the second quarter.
We needed that. Good find, KJ.
Eastern 11. Salem 5. Cheatwood with all 5 for the Lions. Bannett goes to the basket. Wild shot, draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Bannett's good at drawing contact, and this will be his 6th free throw with him.
He's a wiry slasher driver kind of a player. When he gets his head down to the basket, he's pretty hard to contain. He draws a lot of contact.
Yeah. He went left that time. Got it.
He hit the first of 2.
That was a crier. That was a crier. It cried around a little bit and rolled in.
That foul was on Braxton Dean. That's his first, Salem's first of the second quarter. Second free throw is good. Eastern making a living at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah. They're 6. No, they're 7 for.
I think they've missed 1 free throw.
7 for 9.
13-5. Eastern with the lead. Dean straight to the basket. Lays it up. No good. Partially blocked. Eastern with the basketball. Over to Temple. He looks to push it up the floor. Underneath to Miller again. Left-handed hook shot.
Got it.
And count that. Ain't going to be a foul. I'll tell you, these officials they went from letting them play to be a little whistle happy now on the lines, Tom.
Yeah. Well, we're slowly getting in foul trouble because that's KJ's 2nd.
That looked like kind of a touch foul there. I mean, he just threw a little left-handed baby hook up. I didn't really see any contact with the body.
What's going on is Miller's like 6'8". He's getting deep in the post, and they're finding him. And KJ's 6'4", I think. So there's several inch height advantage.
15-5. Eastern with the lead. Miller misses the free throw. Rebound by Bruff. Chastain. Over to Cheatwood now. Alex Wilcox checks back in for the Lions.
10-point deficit.
Lions down by 10. That's the largest lead for Eastern in this game. 6 minutes to go. Wilcox. Ball's blocked by Bannett. No foul called. Bannett looks to push. He's probably going to take it to the basket, and he does. Nice find for Miller. And that ball's blocked and a foul called on Bruff.
Yeah.
That's going to be the 3rd team foul for Salem in this second quarter, Tom, and Eastern's going to be in the double bonus here shortly.
We've committed 9 fouls for the game.
I think they've committed 1 or 2. Eastern's first free throw by Miller is no good. 6'8". Center misses the first two.
They've committed 2.
I think that's what Coach Nice is trying to talk to these officials about is, both these teams are playing very hard and physical, so you would think there would be as many fouls on one end as there is on the other. Miller's second free throw is
We've got a lane violation.
good, but we got a lane violation, and that's going to not count. He made the free throw, but it's going to be taken away.
Well, it goes both ways. And sometimes that doesn't happen.
6:22 to go in the first half, 15-5. Eastern with a 10-point lead over the Lions. Ball's almost stolen away. Dean with it, goes to the heart of the basketball, stripped away, out of bounds. Turnover by the Lions. Braxton trying to go to the goal hard and draw some contact. And I believe we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Nice. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 15-5 Eastern with the lead over Salem. 6:11 to go in the first half. We'll be right back. This is Lions of Basketball on WSLN.
For a church in the area to spend your Christmas season, try Turning Point Church at 899 West McLean Avenue in Scottsburg. Come see Pastor John Jackson and the congregation at Turning Point, a place for second chances and new beginnings. There'll be a candlelight service on December the 20th for the community at 6:30 p.m. and Christmas service at 10 a.m. on December the 24th. Regular services are on Sundays at 10 a.m., Tuesday prayer time at 7 p.m., and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and online at turningpointchurchscottsburg.com for upcoming events, class times, and more. Also, Turning Point will be having a food giveaway for the community on December the 11th and 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the food runs out. And
okay, we're back to live action here. Eastern with the basketball after the Lions turnover with a 10-point lead. 6:06 to go in the first half. Bannett with the ball. He looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Billensburg. Back to Anderson. Cheatwood guarding him. Salem in man defense. Wilcox guarding the ball underneath the Miller. Big size disadvantage. Bruff trying to guard Miller. Anderson takes it to the basket. Throws it to Miller. They're going straight to him. Nice shot, good. We got it. KJ's going to have to play.
Yeah, I don't know that we have an answer for that, guys.
17-5, Eastern's largest lead by 12 over the Lions.
That was a good drive by Anderson. Just a little dump down. He just laid it in.
Bruff's 6'1". He's giving away 7 inches and about 150 pounds.
Yeah, at least.
Braxton Dean straight to the basket. Lays it up. Blocked. No foul. Good job by Bruff to save it back for the Lions. Chastain with the ball now. He's calling a play out. And it's turned over. Bannett with it. He's going to go strong. Lays it up good. 18. Check that. 19-5. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Eastern stretched it out to 14.
Yeah, Bannett's having a ball game.
That Chastain with kind of a lazy pass there, Tommy. Threw it right out. It was an easy pick.
It was what we would call a telegraph.
Another turnover by the Lions. Bannett with the ball. Straight down the middle of the floor. Wild scoop shot, and he got it in a block.
Who was that on?
Believe that was on
Bruff.
Believe it was Bruff. They're going to count the basket. That'll send Bannett to the line to try to convert.
That's
the old-fashioned three-point play. Lions in major foul trouble here. 4:48 to go in the first half. 21-5. Eastern all over Salem. That's the 4th foul in this quarter. Eastern's yet to commit one.
Right.
We don't like to get on the officials, Tom, but this a little bit of a disparity, you could say here.
Yeah, there has been so far, but they're very aggressive and physical, and not real handsy. They're not playing with their hands, which is the reason why they're probably not getting foul calls.
There's a foul called on Eastern. That's going to be on Bannett. That's his first. Second. First for Eastern in the second quarter. 22-5, 4:39 to go in the first half. Eastern with a big lead over the Lions. Braxton Dean throws it in, gets it to Cheatwood.
That's a good thing. He's got 13 of their 22 points, Bannett does, so he's got a set for
between Miller and Bannett. That's the offensive output. Dean with the ball. Just fell away, and it was knocked away by Temple. Anderson with the ball. Another turnover. Anderson, long pull-up three. No good. Fight for the ball. Chastain pulls it down for the Lions. Cheatwood gets it up. Wilcox passes up a shot.
Yeah. Alex needs to take that shot.
Back to Cheatwood. He drives. Nearly turned it over. Hembry. He looks to work. Hembry playing with 2 fouls. Got to be careful here. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Embry gets it deep, dribbles around Miller. Miller had his hand straight up and blocked it. They're going to call a body foul there on the big guy.
Good take by KJ. Nice and aggressive. He took it at him.
He caught it. He was not in a great position to go up for a shot. He was too deep. He was under the basket. But still went up strong and drew some contact. So the freshman gets 2 free throws. First one's no good. 22-5. Eastern with the lead. 3:57 to go in the first half. There's a lid on the basket tonight for the Lions.
Yeah.
Second free throw. Good. 22-6.
Job, KJ.
So the freshman gets on the book. Cheatwood has the other 5 points for the Lions. And Embry has 1.
Yeah. So we've got 2 guys that scored so far in this half.
Anderson with the ball, kicks it over to
back to Miller.
He's guarded by Embry. That's a better matchup.
That is a better matchup. Yes, it is, Rod. That's a good analogy. Good matchup.
Back to Anderson. He goes straight to the basket, throws it over to Miller.
Threw it at his feet.
Miller goes up strong, lays it in.
You know, that was a good catch by Miller.
It was.
He threw it at his feet, and he recovered and just turned and laid it in.
Doesn't have a lot of. There's a 3-pointer in the air by Cheatwood short. Rebound by Temple. Kicks it up to Anderson. He goes up. No good. Ball's kicked away. We got a foul. Foul's going to be on Braxton Dean.
His second.
So that's the 5th on the Lions. So double bonus for the remaining 3:08 of this first half here from Borden High School. 24-6. Eastern with a big lead over the Lions, looking to extend that to a 20-point lead, Tom.
Yeah.
First free throw was short. Substitution now for the Lions. We got a new face.
Aiden Short.
Aiden Short's going to check in. So the Lions with a lot of inexperience on the floor right now.
Right.
A lot of younger players with their first varsity season under their belt here. Second free throw is good. So 25-6, Eastern with the big lead over the Lions. Cheatwood brings the ball up for the Lions. Looks to take it to the basket. Spin move, follow away jump shot, and it rolls in.
That's his shot.
25-8.
That's his shot, Raj. That little fade away off the 1 foot.
So 7 points for Cheatwood here in this first half for the Lions. Temple, nice on the baseline, nice jump shot, no good. Fight for
over
the ball.
Back that time.
I believe that's going to be on Anderson for Eastern.
I believe so.
That'll be their 3rd.
4th. That's their 4th, Rod.
They've got 3. That's what the public address. Oh, yes, 4 total.
I'm sorry.
Third in the second quarter.
My bad. You're right.
So 2:40 to go in the first half. Short takes a long 3. Good. That's a big shot for the Lions. 25-11. 2:29 to go. He didn't hesitate there.
No, he just checked in. Yeah. Checked in cold. Cold off the bench.
He's hot now.
Yeah, nailed it, Raj.
He did. So that was a big shot for the Lions to cut this lead. Temple with the ball.
One-on-one.
And that's going to be a tough matchup for Short.
Yeah.
Temple's got a lot of athletic ability.
Good ball player.
6'2" senior for the Musketeers goes to the line.
Good ball player.
They have shot a ton of free throws in this first half. A ton of free throws. 25-11, Eastern's lead. First free throw is good. 2:13, first half. Anderson comes back in.
16
free throw attempts for the Musketeers. They've attempted more than Salem has points. Hits the second, 27-11. Quick first half, Tom. We're almost at halftime here for as many whistles.
We've got 24 Roses checked into the ball game for the Musketeers.
His first action for the Musketeers. Cheatwood with the ball now.
Got KT on Cheatwood.
That's a good matchup.
That is a good matchup.
He picked his dribble up. Nobody's open. Gets it to Short. Short's trying to look for Wilcox underneath. Kicks it over to Chastain.
Need to find Short again.
There's Romero. Nice back screen. He goes strong to the basket. Lays it up.
Good move, KJ.
27-13.
KJ was aggressive on that move.
1:47 to go in the first half. Lions have cut it down to 14.
Let's get this to under 10.
I think Salem needs to get it. Yes. 10 or under would be a good goal here in this last 1:38. Anderson with the ball now. He looks to drive. Back out to Temple.
Rose. Oh, that's
I
a
think he
travel.
traveled.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did. They got it.
Salem was in his zone defense. I think that's a smart move. I kind of wondered when coach would go to that. That
Good
kinda,
move.
Yeah, I think that negates a little of that size. Make them beat you from three because they've just been driving. They've been living at the free throw line.
16 free throw attempts, too.
So 1:28 to go in the first half, 27-13.
16-4.
Cheatwood with the ball for the Lions. I thought he was going to launch a three.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Chastain trying to get open. Backdoor cut by Chastain. He looks to go up strong, and he's going to be a foul on the floor. That'll be a non-shooting foul. That's the fourth on the Musketeers.
That was Richie.
It's going to be.
That was on Anderson. That's his second.
So substitutions for the Musketeers. Landon Rose comes into the game.
Anderson's out.
5'11" junior for the Musketeers. Cheatwood kicks it out to short. Back over to Chastain.
Mismatch.
Cheatwood drives straight to the basket. Goes up strong. He'll draw a foul.
Good take, Cheatwood.
And he'll get rewarded with 2 free throws. Good strong take with the left hand, Tom. By the senior Lion.
Well, what happened was East Washington switched, and they had Brody Temple guarding Cheatwood. Cheatwood took advantage and just took a straight line drive to the basket.
So Cheatwood at the line for 2. Now both teams in a double bonus the rest of this half. He hits the first. 27-14. Salem on a little run here.
All right, he's got it this time. Takes a couple bounces. He eyes it. He flies it. Got it.
So Cheatwood gets 2 from the line, 27-15. Salem's cut this lead down to 13. It was as many as 19.
Okay, let's get we're 12.
1 minute to go.
Let's get a stop
in this first half. 27-15. Salem back to man. Shorts guarding Temple, nearly double dribbled. Eastern straight down, wild, crazy shot. You know, Tom, Eastern's not even trying to put up quality shots.
That's KJ's third, I think.
Let's see who they call the foul on the Lions. They called that on Cheatwood. That's his first. So that was a big break for Salem there.
That was a big break.
Hembury was in the area. That would have been his third. Bonjabalt at the line.
Bonjabalt
hits the first.
Say that 3 times real fast. Bonjabalt. He made it.
He gets on the scoring call, and that's his first point tonight. He'll get one more here. Lions got some people in foul trouble.
Got it.
Second free throw's good. So 29-15, back to a 14-point lead. 51 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's knock the 3 ball down.
Cheatwood straight to the basket. Oh, he probably got away with a walk. Wild shot. Hembury with an offensive rebound. He puts it down. Yep. That's going to be a foul.
Good rebound, KJ.
He's got to keep that ball up a little bit.
Yeah,
you take it down, you're going to get a jump ball. Something's going to happen with it. But he's a freshman, Tom. He's got a lot of room to improve and grow, and he's going to be a big part of this team for the next 4 years.
Yes, he is. All right. Got it. Couple bounces.
But fouls
eyes
on.
it. Flies it. No good.
Bonjabalt with the foul for the Musketeers. That's his first. So Hembury misses the first of 2. He'll get one more. 41.9 seconds to go in the first half. Second free throw's good. 29-16. Eastern with the basketball now. Let's see what they elect to do.
Probably hold for 1 if it was me.
Temple with the ball out front, guarded by Short. Miller's in the game, and Hembury's guarding him. Nearly a 5-second call. Good job by Short.
By Short. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Raj.
Moving his feet, and he's in a good defensive position.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eastern's going to hold this. 19 to go here. Probably either going to be Temple or Miller probably going to take the last shot, I would guess.
Let's not foul Balaam out here.
I would switch back to a zone right now. I think that may be what Salem's going to do. 5 seconds to go. Straight to the basket. They left somebody alone. He missed a shot. Rebound with short, long shot. No good. So that's the way this first half's going to end. 29-16. Salem finally got on track there midway through that second quarter, Tom. And made a little bit of a run there against the Musketeers to cut that lead down. Salem trailed by as many as 19 in the first half. They've got it to 13 at half.
Right. And the offense picked up a little bit in the second quarter, which was something that was much needed.
Okay, so we are at halftime here at Borden High School, 29-16. Eastern with the lead over Salem. Welcome to the First Harrison Halftime Report. Okay, this is the First Harrison halftime report. Salem Lions basketball on WSLM. Tom, kind of a interesting first half. Took Salem nearly 7.5 minutes to score their first point, and Eastern shot about 18 free throws, I believe.
Yeah, they lived at the line, and they are one.
Eastern shot at least 17 or 18 free
14
throws.
for 18.
So a huge disparity for Eastern at the free throw line. They have attempted more free throws than Salem has points. It's 29-16 here at halftime from Borden High School in this opening game of the Washington County Holiday Tournament. Santa Claus is in the house. People excited about the holidays here. This has been a tradition for many years, Tom. And there's a lot of bragging rights on the line here because everybody wants to win this thing, and it's a good opportunity for Salem. Always has an opportunity to play West Washington for a second time because they open with the Senators. So it's an opportunity tonight. Salem can maybe get a win, and West Washington can knock off Borden. We could have a championship game rematch, which is always interesting.
Well, it's always good to be able to get a chance to vindicate a loss early in the season. It's hard to beat a team twice, and even harder to beat a team 3 times in the season. So, maybe we might, if we don't come back in this game, I don't know. I hope we come back. Borden and West Washington play in the second game, and of course, the second game is going to be Case and Nash.
Yeah,
it's going to be Nash.
Borden obviously is going to be the favorite in this tournament.
Right.
They probably have the best player in the tournament in Case and Nash, and that's Coach Doc Nash's son, who is an outstanding ball player. He dropped 51 on someone the other night.
It was Eastern.
It was Eastern. Okay, so Eastern's already got a taste of that.
Oh.
And I'm sure that Coach Nice probably has had a conversation with Eastern's head coach already about the Borden Braves.
Nash's volleyball, he'll shoot it from the volleyball line.
Kind of like Benner.
Like Benner, same
like
thing.
Benner from Brownstown.
Not just the 3-point, but he'll go 5 or 6 feet behind it. You want me to do scoring?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do scoring. For Eastern, Anderson's got 1. Bannett leads all scores with 13 and didn't play the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Kay Temple's got 3. Bungabolt has 2. Miller's got 10. That rounds out the scoring for the Eastern Musketeers, giving them 29 points. Now, for the Lions, we've had 3 guys score. We've been led by Cheatwood with 9. Short made it 3. He's got 3. And KJ Romero Hembry, he's got 4.
So that balanced scoring that the Lions had Tuesday nights kind of disappeared tonight.
Yeah.
Of course, playing a little tougher opponent tonight. Eastern puts a lot of pressure on the ball. They're a sound, defensive basketball team. And when they get the ball, Tom, they love to take it to the basket and either draw contact or look to dump off to Miller. I think that's their offense. I'd like to see Salem drop back in that 2-3 zone a little bit. I think that frustrated Eastern a little bit. And I'm surprised that Coach Nice didn't go that a little sooner. But we'll see what he does here in the second half.
Right.
This is the First Harrison halftime report. And we're going to take a timeout here and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers, as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back at Borden High School at halftime of the opening game, Eastern against Salem, 29-16. Eastern with a 13-point lead. They led by as many as 19 in the first half, Tom. Salem came on and scored. Well, they scored 15 points in that second quarter because I think they had 1 at the end of the first quarter.
I think you're right. Really, the tail of the game is we're 6 of 8 from the line, which is not bad. And I stand corrected. I said we shot 18, or East Washington shot 18. They actually shot 20 free throws. There's 14 for 20 at half.
So some pretty serious foul trouble for the Lions. Nobody has 3, but I know there's multiple starters with 2.
We've got KJ's got 2. Braxton Dean's got 2. Jackson Bruff's got 2. Evan Lloyd's got 2. And Adam Moll's got 2.
Speaking of the Eastern basketball team this year, they are 2-3. They are in the Mid-Southern Conference, so they are conference opponents for the Lions. This will be a non-conference matchup tonight because it's a tournament. But Salem and Eastern will play again during the regular season, and that game is January the 27th, and that'll be at Eastern High School. So these two teams will play again, Tom. This is two conference teams, but a non-conference matchup since it is a tournament. Eastern is 2-3 on the season, as we talked about. Their 2 wins came against West Washington in a double overtime thriller.
Yeah, big game, good game.
59-56. That was at Eastern High School, and they did beat Crawford County at home 60-46. Their 3 losses are at Borden. That was their opening game of the season. Borden ran them out 77-53. They lost at Scottsburg 70-20. I know Scottsburg's got a really good team this year. We're going to see them a little bit later in the season.
Well,
really good basketball team.
Go ahead.
And they lost to Clarksville 56-36. So when they've lost by at least 15 in every game that they've lost.
Those are 3 good ball clubs, sound ball clubs. Scottsburg won the sectional last year, and they've pretty much got everybody back, I think, but one guy. They're like 6'7", 6'5", 6'6" front line.
And what's scary about Scottsburg is, Tom, 2 of their best players transferred to Brownstown. Can you imagine if they were there?
Yeah, if they had those guys, they might be contending for a state title.
Yes, they would. And they are 3A. Brownstown's 2A. So there wouldn't be an opportunity for those 2 teams to face each other in postseason action. 3 minutes before the start of the second half here from Borden High School. This is the First Harrison halftime report. And we're going to hear a word from our sponsor, First Harrison. This is WSLM Basketball Salem Lions. We'll be right back.
Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers, as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender.
Okay, back at Borden High School, this is the First Harrison halftime report. In this opening game, 29-16, Eastern with a 13-point lead over the Lions, Tom. Salem had a big win on Tuesday night. Their first of the season, first for Coach Nice in his career. And it was nice to see how well Salem played in that second half. They won by 12 against a pretty scrappy New Washington Mustang basketball team.
Well, here's the thing, Rod. On the John Harrell website, which he's supposed to be the Indiana high school basketball guru, they had New Washington favored by 13 points. So that was a pretty good win for us, real good win. Now, in this second half, I agree with you. I think we need to go to a zone and make them beat us from the outside.
I don't think Eastern has a 3-point. Do they have a made 3-point shot tonight? If they do, they just have one, I think. They haven't had to shoot it from the perimeter because they've been living in the paint tonight.
No.
A huge disparity, between points in the paint between the two teams. I think Hembry has, most of his points came either from the foul line or from drawing contact in the block. Cheatwood's hit a couple of jump shots. He's had a couple layups. And then, of course, the 3 by Short, that's pretty much the extent of the line scoring tonight. So Salem, from time to time this year, have these spurts where they have difficulty scoring. And they had a long spurt in that first quarter that kind of set them behind, but they played pretty much even since about a minute to go in that first quarter.
You take away the slow 9-0 start, and this game's pretty close.
Yeah. And so that is a positive thing to build on.
Right.
It's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments that Coach Nice and his staff make at halftime. And hopefully we get our starting 5 back up there. We'll see if they play the starting 5. He might go with Dean and Hembry to get a little more help underneath on Miller, who has given us a lot of fits.
Miller, I don't think Miller's starting. No, he's standing up, and I don't believe he's coming out in the starting lineup in this second half. But we'll see what we can do, and they're just gonna play it.
Okay, this has been the First Harrison halftime report here on Salem Lions basketball, and we're ready to get this second half underway. 29-16, Eastern with that 13-point lead. The first 3 or 4 minutes are going to be crucial, Tom, for the Lions to get off to a good start. Salem's going to get the basketball to start the second half, and Hembry is going to play. He's starting the second half for the Lions.
We need a bucket right off the bat. Good possession here, guys.
So Mull's going to throw it into Cheatwood, and we're underway here. Eastern in man-to-man defense. Temple guarding Cheatwood. Spin move. Looks for a backdoor cut to Wilcox. Nobody there. Straight to Hembry on the block. Drop step. Shot fake. Nothing there. Good patience. Kicks it back out to Mull. Adam now.
I like seeing KJ took that up.
Dribbles to the left, and we're going to have a foul away from.
Wow.
Talk about a touch foul. I mean, Salem will take it, but of all the fouls in the first half, that was probably the least amount of contact.
That's Anderson's third.
So that's a big foul. He's their point guard, so that's 3 on Anderson. Second possession here in the second half for Salem. Hembry straight down to the block, puts it on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to be Eastern. So a good tie up there.
Yeah.
By Brody Temple of Eastern and Hembry.
KJ put it on the bounce and took a drive, and he put the ball down on the floor low. And
so that's another turnover against the Lions. Eastern's going to bring it up the floor now. Temple over to Anderson. Looking down on the block for Temple. Not there. Back out to Bannett. He's going to drive. Jump step, throws up a wild shot that went in. He's just thrown it over his shoulder.
He's got 15.
And the Lions are having a lot of trouble stopping that penetration. Hembry with the ball now for Salem. 31-16. Eastern with the lead. Throws underneath. That's going to be a turnover. Not a real good angle on the pass. He wasn't in a good position.
No.
And Jackson could not get to the basketball and goes out of bounds. Another turnover. 3 offensive possessions and a couple turnovers against the Lions.
Now, that's the right idea. Just need a better angle next time.
31-16, Eastern with the lead and the basketball. 6:52 to go in the third quarter. Bannett going to drive down, throws up another wild shot. And an offensive rebound, a defensive rebound by Hembry.
That's his first miss from the floor, actually.
And hasn't really taken what I would say is a good shot yet. Going to be a travel on Hembry out front. Another turnover. 3 turnovers on the Lions.
That is 10 for the game.
So 4 possessions and 3 turnovers for Salem. It's hard to get back in a game when you're turning it over 75% of the time, Tom. Lions going to have to fix that. 6:30 to go in the third quarter, 31-16. Eastern with the lead. There goes Temple straight down, throws it up, blocked, but they're going to call foul.
I'm not sure who that is.
I think it's going to be Bruff. It is.
That's Bruff.
So Temple taking it to the goal strong. That's Eastern's strength right now, Tom. They are not even looking to shoot jump shots. First free throw is in the air short, no good.
That's Jackson's third foul, and Braxton Dean's coming in.
So both of Salem's super subs from Tuesday night are in the game now. Braxton Dean and Hembry. One more free throw here for Temple. He missed the first, and he makes the second. 32-16. Eastern pushes that lead back up to 16. They led by as many as 19.
16 of 22 from the foul line now.
Cheatwood with the ball over to Hembry. Back over to Mull. He's not looking at the basket. There's Dean, and he throws it away. Another turnover against the line. Up front to Temple. He's going to go up strong with the left hand. No good. Rebound by Hembry.
I think he got pushed, and I'm not saying that. Just it looked kind of like he got pushed.
Hembry brings it up the floor for the Lions. Wilcox, some size disadvantage there. If they can get it to him, Anderson's guarding him. Dean jump shot up. No good. Bannett gets it out to Temple. Eastern looks to push. He pulls it back out. There's Bannett. Long three-pointer. Got it. That's their first 3 of the game. 35-16. That lead goes back to 19.
He's missed 1 shot from the floor.
That ties the largest lead of the game. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. 35-16. Eastern over Salem. Cheatwood. Jump shots. No good. Rebound by Temple. Lions get back on defense. Good. Temple holds it up. Back to Temple. Over to Anderson. Alex Wilcox playing off of him. And he's going to redirect. This might be the longest possessions Eastern had. Bannett straight to the basket. Wild shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Temple. No good, but he drew a foul. So Brody Temple got an offensive rebound and foul. Did not make the shot. He'll get 2 free throws. That foul's on KJ. That's his third. So 2 more subs coming in. First free throw's no good by Temple. Jackson, Bruff, and Short check in.
A little hard.
So Hembry and Dean come out. Lions going with a real small lineup now, Tom. Let's see if Coach Weatherford counters and brings Miller in the game. I believe I would. I think that's what he's going to do. Missed the first free throw, Temple. Brody Temple. Second free throw.
Got it.
Fell in.
That was a crier.
36-16, Eastern's largest lead of the game.
Raj, that hit the back iron and
Just
cried
fell in.
in, fell in.
20-point lead for Eastern. Cheatwood with the ball now. Over to Short.
Short needs to look to shoot.
Throws it to Bruff. Bruff down low, being guarded by Temple. Kicks it back to Wilcox.
Shoot it, Alex.
Alex thought about pulling the trigger, but just wouldn't do it. We're playing way off of Mole. They've scouted well.
Yeah.
Cheatwood with the ball now.
They're
playing
pressuring him.
Over to Mole. Bandits guarding him. Mole looks to drive, kicks it back out. Long three-pointer by Wilcox, no good. Rebound by Temple. Going to have a tie-up and going to have a foul.
Was that on Mole?
They called that on Jackson Bruff.
Bruff, that's his fourth.
That is his fourth, so Bowles checks in for Salem for the first action tonight.
Les Bowles getting some.
And Miller is in the game for Eastern. Good job by Coach Weatherford there. He sees that Salem sends their two best post players to the bench, and he brings his best in. 36-16 Eastern over Salem right now. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Temple. Kicking over to Bennett. Long three. In and out. And there's Miller with an offensive rebound. Instant offense. Probably a 3-second call, and he
Could
threw
have
it
been.
in.
Could have been.
He camped in there.
Yeah, he was camping.
Now we're going to have a full timeout by Coach Nice. Eastern's kicked this lead up to 22 here, largest of the game.
Raj, we haven't scored.
Yep.
Not scored in the third quarter.
It's one of those stretches. We'll be right back here at Borden High School. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
New babies, sports physicals, 3D mammograms, primary care, pediatrics, oncology, advanced orthopedics, lung screenings, and surgery. From providing community health services to performing the most innovative procedures, the exceptional doctors, nurses, and staff at Schneck have been caring for friends, families, and neighbors for over 100 years. Schneck. Healthy together.
Schneck is the only Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services 5-star hospital in South Central Indiana.
Okay, back here after a timeout here by Coach Nice, 38-16. Eastern all over Salem, Tom, and Lions almost on a, 4-minute run here without a basket.
3 minutes and 55 seconds. We've not scored
So
since half.
Salem's still stuck on 16. And, the offensive struggles, when they rear their head, they are bad for Salem.
Not good.
So Bowles on the floor for Salem. Now he's going to throw it into Mole.
Having trouble just getting it in the hole. A little drought.
Adam brings it up, looks to penetrate. Kicks it over to Cheatwood. Long three. That's going to be no good. Rebound by Short. And he's going to be fouled.
Good rebound.
Good offensive rebound by Short on the miss. It's a non-shooting foul, so Mole's going to throw it in from under Salem's basket. Nobody sees Cheatwood in the court. Well, Bandit does now. Cheatwood kind of hanging out over here on the baseline. Mole throws it in, nearly threw it away. Wilcox retrieves it. A lot of pressure on Wilcox. He dribbles over, kicks it to Bowles. Bowles shoots. Man, in and out, no good. Eastern with the rebound. Nearly stolen away by Wilcox. Bandit straight to the basket. Crazy shot. Good.
Got it.
I mean, he just takes it in there and he gets in the air and he decides how he's going to shoot it when he gets in the air.
He's playing. He's playing for the alternative team.
Yes, he is.
And he's doing a good job of getting there because he's missed 2 shots from the floor.
Basket counts and he hits the free throw. 40-16. 41-16.
He's 8 for 8 from the foul line.
Eastern all over the Lions tonight. Cheatwood with the ball. Lloyd's going to check back in for the Lions. Cheatwood kicks it out. Wilcox, long three, no good. And a foul on Mole over the back.
That's his third.
Adam just going up, trying to make something happen there, trying to get on the offensive glass. And he came over the back. So that's going to be the 15th foul in Salem. So once again, back to the free throw line goes
Back
Eastern,
to the line.
where they have made a living tonight for sure.
White Chastain's getting ready to check back into the game for the Lions.
So Caden Temple will be at the line, and he'll have 2 for the Musketeers. First free throw's in the air, and it's good. Well, Eastern just shooting a ton of free throws. Wyatt Chastain checks in for the Lions.
And Raj, to be really honest, they're dribble driving, and there's contact. I mean, it's not something where they're tic-tac fouls. We're fouling.
Missed the second free throw, and the rebound by Wilcox. Short with the ball now. Dribbles over, gives it to Wilcox. He looks to dribble left, over to Chastain. Shot fake, jump shot up, no good, but he drew a foul.
Good job, Wyatt.
That foul's going to be on Bannett. That'll be Eastern's third of the second quarter and Bannett's third. So Wyatt Chastain to the free throw line for Salem. He's yet to score. First free throw is in the air, and it's good.
Got it.
How many makes for Salem tonight from the line, Tom?
7.
7 free throws made by the Lions tonight. 42-17. Second free throw is good by Chastain. 42-18. 3:08 to go. Salem looks to press a little now. It's going to be a 2-2-1.
Yep. Oh, Evan Lloyd about to have
Eastern
steal.
breaks it.
Oh, we got it, I think. Good job, Aiden.
Wilcox with no numbers. He pulls it back out. Good decision by Alex. Keeps it to short.
Lloyd's open. Oh, he didn't even look. He's not even looking.
Didn't. Short with the ball now. Looks to dribble behind the back. Has the ball stolen away.
Turnover.
Probably a travel there, but there was no call by the official. Tempo with the ball. Another turnover on the Lions. 42-18. Eastern with the lead. 2:30 to go.
That's
in the
12
third quarter.
turnovers for the game.
There's Miller on the block. Bowles guarding him.
Guy.
Temple, jump shot.
Good. Got it.
44-18. Eastern wanting to get in that championship game, Tom. They're on their way right now. Steal by Bannett and then a foul by Lloyd. That's probably not a bad foul.
No.
Bannett playing a really good game tonight for the Musketeers. He's going to go back to the line.
That's Lloyd's third.
It's going to be 3 on Lloyd.
Yeah. Bannett's shooting free throws. He's 8 for 8 from the line.
So 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Foul trouble once again for the Lions. Several players with 3, and 2 of our main players have been on the bench for an extended period of time. Bannett to the line. First free throw is good. 9 for 9. Substitution. Peyton Shockey into the game for the Lions.
Here comes Shockey. There's been a Shockey sighting. We got Wolf in the game.
So one more free throw here.
Another freshman.
Salem with a lot of youth on the varsity roster this year. Second free throw is good by Bannett.
He's having a ball game.
Has he got 20 yet?
Close.
Should have easily.
Yeah.
Shockey with the ball now for the Lions. He's going to run the point. Short, Wilcox, Bowles, and Chastain
turnover
on the floor for the Lions. Bowles now. Back to Short.
Shockey at the top.
Shockey with the ball. Over to Chastain, looking for Bowles underneath. Miller's not on the floor right now for Eastern. Over to Wilcox. He dribbles, and he's going to dribble it off his leg. That's going to be a turnover against the Lions.
I believe that's number 14.
So Eastern's going to throw it in. Salem 2-2-1. Eastern breaks it, reversed it one time. Bannett now decides to pull it back out. 1:47 to go. Nearly threw it away. There goes Temple. Straight up, layup good.
Layup, got it.
48-18. That's a 30-point lead for Eastern.
5 more, and it's a running clock.
And that ball's off of Bannett's leg. It'll be Salem basketball.
Right now, Roger, we got
Wilcox, one starter on the floor.
Chastain, Shockey, Short, and Les Bowles.
1:33 to go. 30-point lead for Eastern over Salem tonight in this opening game here of the Washington County Holiday Tournament. Shockey out front, guarded by Anderson. Throws it over to Wilcox.
Looking for the cutter.
For Short on a cutter. Back out to Shockey. Nice rep screen there by Bowles.
That was good.
Just couldn't get it to Shockey. Chastain now kicks it over to Short. He looks to work. Dribbles straight to the right side. Going to get trapped. No place to go. And he threw it away.
I thought there for a minute that was a good look, but Temple got his hand in there on it and turnover.
Another turnover for the Lions. Temple with the ball now for the Musketeers, guarded by Salem in a 2-3 zone.
He missed. He missed.
And we're going to have a foul called on Landon Rose of Eastern. That'll be their 4th of the third quarter. And Mull checks back in for Short. 48-18, 52.9 to go in the third quarter. It's been all Eastern tonight, Tom.
2 points in this third quarter.
So 2 points in the third quarter and 1 point in the first quarter. for the Lions. Mull with the ball now. Over to Chastain. Throws it
Good
underneath the
pass.
Bowles. Bowles looks
Take
to
it.
do some work. Picks his dribble up. Back out to Chastain.
Wilcox
There's
running point.
Wilcox now up front with the ball for the Lions. Looks to try to dribble in. Mull sagging way off at him. They're not even within 10 feet of him.
They're not guarding.
3-point shot, no good by Chastain. Mull goes up. And I believe he's gonna draw a foul. So Adams going to be shooting a couple here. That'll be 5 on Eastern. So Mull goes to the line for the Lions. 48-18. Going to try to cut this down to a 28-point lead.
Mull, make these.
25.2.
Eyes it. Flies it. Short.
No good by the left-hander. So one more for Adam here. I don't believe Adam scored tonight.
No, he's not.
Hopefully he can get on the board. How many Lions have scored?
We've got
4.
4, I believe.
What we got here? Some kind of a violation against Salem. So must have been a lane violation.
Must have been.
So Mull does not get the second free throw. So 48-18. Eastern with the basketball. 23 seconds to go. They're going to run it down to 1 here, I'm sure. Here's Anderson. He's going to pull it back out. Coach Weatherford wants 1. Mull's guarding Anderson. Anderson right
All
down the
way to
right
drive.
side, lays it up, no good, but he draws a foul. He just went. Mull gave him a lane, and he took it straight to the basket. Kind of hard to pass that up, Tom.
No,
even though Coach wants 1, when you get an open lane like that, you're going to go strong, and he did.
That was a wide open lane.
And Mull fouled him. That's going to be 4 on Mull. So Anderson's going to get 2 free throws here. Try to extend this to 32. That'll be the largest of the game. Salem, 2 points in the third quarter.
Yeah. Long drought.
First free throw, no good. So Salem having difficulty even making it to 20 tonight against a pretty good, defensive team.
Very
but
good
just a
defensive
lot
team.
of turnovers and a lot of missed shots tonight by the Lions.
We're at 15 turnovers.
Second free throw was
Got
good
it.
for Anderson. 8.7 to go. 49-18. Mull straight up the floor for the Lions. 5 seconds. Throws it over to Chastain. He's going to have to shoot it. He does. He gets fouled in and out. That was down. That was down deep and came back out.
Was he behind the 3-point line? I couldn't tell.
He was not. That's going to be a 2-shot foul. That foul is on Landon Rose. That's his third for the Musketeers. So with 1.9 to go in the third quarter, Wyatt Chastain gets 2. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
Let's go, Wyatt. Knock these down.
And Chastain's first free throw is
Got
good.
it.
3 for 3.
Money.
49-14. Eastern all over Salem tonight. One more coming for Chastain.
Got it.
And it's in the air. And he rolls it. And it does not go in. Comes off. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end here from Borden High School. 49-19. Eastern with a 30-point lead over the Lions. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Lions Basketball on WSLN.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones. Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Things change. Insurance should too. Jason can help to see if you're covered for life's constant changes. Call Jason Petmeyer, your Washington County agent, at 812-883-2995 or visit infarmbureau.com.
Okay, we're back here for the fourth and final quarter from Borden High School time. 49-19 Eastern with a dominant performance tonight.
We've just got to, Raj, this quarter, get some things that we can build on for tomorrow night. So good, positive play out of some guys that we can carry into the game tomorrow night.
So Salem looks like they're going to be headed for the consolation game tomorrow night. That'll be a 6 p.m. tip-off here from Borden High School, unless they can miraculously come up with 30 points in this fourth quarter and hold Eastern to 0.
Yeah. Well, I can assure you, if we do that, it'll be on Sports Center tonight. Somebody will get, or tomorrow, somebody will get the video to them. That would be miraculous. You said it.
Okay, Mole with the ball now. Salem gets the ball to start the fourth. Over to Lloyd. Long three-pointer in the air. No good short. Rebound by Temple. Temple brings it up the floor. Short guarding him. Throws it over to Bannett. He feeds Miller underneath.
Miller trying to
Back
go to
out
work.
to Anderson. No shot there by the big guy.
Good job by KJ.
Yeah, real good defense there by the freshman for Salem. Anderson, strong right hand. Over to Bannett. He crosses over. Back to Anderson. Long three-pointer in the air. Good. 52-19. Eastern with a big lead over the Lions. 7:20 to go in this ball game. Mull over to Lloyd. Kicks it over to Bruff. Out to Mull. Mull looks to drive. Could have been offensive. Throws up a one-hander. No good. Rebound by Bruff. Puts it down. Back up. No good. Drew contact.
He's fouled. Yeah.
Good job by Jackson there. Going to the offensive glass. Keeping the ball alive for the Lions. He'll get 2 free throws.
Jackson's real aggressive, and he's always been a really good rebounder. Got a nose for the ball. Let's make these, Jackson.
2 free throws now for Bruff. First free throw, no good, short. 52-19. Eastern with the lead, 7:09 in this fourth and final quarter here from Borden High School. And Bruff with one more. And it rolls in and out. Miller with the rebound for the Musketeers.
The iron was unkind. In and out.
Temple now brings it up. Lions look to trap. They break the timeline. There's Miller underneath. He catches it. Looks opposite to Temple. Back out to Anderson. And he traveled.
Turnover.
Turnover on the Musketeers. That's not many for them.
I've got them. It's their fourth, and these are unofficial. But I've got them for 4 turnovers.
Sound floor game for the Musketeers tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Taking care of the basketball. 4 turnovers.
There's Santa Claus. There's been a Santa Claus spotted in the building tonight.
I seen him earlier. I seen him before you did.
Old St. Nick's here.
Short with the ball now. Over to Mull. 6:40 to go.
Mull might have missed KJ on that one.
And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. I believe that's going to be on Eastern. I think that's going to be on
30.
Bowling ball.
Is it Bonga ball? Bowling ball?
It's number 30 for the Musketeers. That's his third. Lloyd with the ball now. Looks to throw it in. Gets it in to Mull. Mull over to short. Right back to Lloyd for a jump shot right in the middle. No good. Missed it. And we're going to have a travel. Temple went high for the basketball, but he came down and traveled. Caden Temple, nice looking player for the Musketeers. 6'2" senior.
Oh, great player. Got a little brother that plays also, Brody Temple.
He's been in the game some tonight.
Probably been playing, had a basketball in her hand since they started walking.
Hembry now with the ball. He looks to work. Kicks it over to Bruff. Good pass. Thought Jackson should have shot sooner, and he missed it. Tipped out of bounds. Hembry tried for an offensive rebound. He knocked it out of bounds.
Roger size is giving us all kinds of fits inside.
So I'm going to set up in that 2-2-1. Full court press here. Throws it into Anderson. Temple right in the middle of the floor. Throws it opposite, and the Eastern breaks the pressure. And nearly threw away. Good job by Temple to retrieve it.
Bogan Bolt had the ball.
Miller in the game for Eastern. They're probably going to look to throw to him.
Looking into Bogan Bolt.
And that's a mismatch. Short guarding him.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a foul on Short. It's going to be the first on the Lions in this fourth quarter. Non-shooting foul. Eastern's going to throw it in under their basket. 52-19, 6 minutes even to go in this ball game. Opening game of the holiday tournament from Borden High School. Bannett now.
Almost
over to
turnover.
Miller. And back to Anderson. They look to run a little clock here. Not in a hurry to shoot.
Had an unbalanced floor, but they got her fixed.
Anderson back to Temple. Really looking to throw underneath. That's a kick.
Kick ball.
So Eastern's going to get the basketball. Mull kicked it. 5:42 to go. 52-19.
Mull scrappy.
Salem kids are still playing hard.
Plays hard.
They haven't quit all year. And straight down to the basket. And ball stolen away by Lloyd. Good job by Lloyd for the Lions. He gets left to short. Oh, he missed Hembry. He was wide open. He missed him. Didn't have his head up. Short
going the rim.
And he missed it. Rebound by Miller. There's Temple. Straight to the basket. And no good. Rebound by Hembry. Good job by KJ there to get the defensive board. Short with the ball now for the Lions. Behind the back. Throws up a three. Blocked. Blocked by Bannett. And then a foul on KJ. Bannett was off to the races. That foul hadn't been committed. That was going to be a one-handed baseball pass for a layup.
Yep.
Multiple substitutions. Cheatwood been sitting on the bench for a long time. He's back in the game.
Bruff just
Jackson
fouled
Bruff
out.
fouled out. So Cheatwood in, Hembry,
You know, that
Chastain, Lloyd, and Wilcox.
that was one of those plays where they picked.
Yeah.
There was 2 or 3 guys around the ball, and they picked one.
And that's just, we just don't have a lot of experience on the floor, Tom. We're a young basketball team.
I was
And I
talking
think we got to
about
keep that in mind.
with the officials.
Yeah,
they picked the kid. They just picked one of the kids.
Whoa.
Turnover.
Ball's turned over and then a foul by
What we
Temple.
got?
I think that's going to be a foul. Yep, they're going to call that on Temple.
Richie Anders with the demonstrative foul call.
So that's going to be the third on Eastern in this fourth quarter. 5:04 to go, 52-19. Eastern with the lead. There's Hembry nearly stolen away by Temple, Brody Temple. Lloyd with the ball to Cheatwood. Cheatwood looks out front. Back cut by Chastain. Kicks it over to Wilcox. He looks to drive, throws up a crazy one-hand shot, no good. Hembry with an offensive rebound. He needs to go back up strong, and he did. Missed it. And a rebound by Brody Temple. Good job by KJ there. He's got that little check dribble. He needs to get out, though.
Yep. Good board.
Temple with the ball now for Eastern. Eastern probably going to be patient here.
Yeah.
Not in a big hurry to shoot with this big lead.
Run clock.
Anderson with the ball. Got a call away from the ball. I think that's going to be on Brody Temple. So Hembry and Temple were locked up underneath there in a battle, and they're going to get the Eastern sophomore with the foul.
That's his third.
And that'll be the fourth on Eastern. So one more, and the Lions will have double bonus.
Yep. Gets the free throws.
Almost a turnover there. Lloyd just about let it go through his hands to KJ now.
Going into attack mode.
Goes to the lane. Kicks it over opposite. Wilcox shot fake. And he gets fouled. That's back-to-back fouls on Temple, I believe. So Wilcox going to go to the line.
Richie pointing 2.
Yep, that's going to be double bonus now for the remaining 4:08 of this fourth quarter.
Let's see if Alex Wilcox can knock down a couple free throws.
Salem's been stuck on 19 for a while. Had 16 at halftime. 3 points in the second half. First free throw in the air. And it's no good. There's a lid on that basket.
Has been.
Substitutions for both teams here. Wilcox with the second free throw. It's in the air. And it's long. Comes off. Anderson with the rebound for the Musketeers. Over to Temple. He looks to break the 10-second line. He does.
Raj, I would look for East Washington within the next minute or so to start making substitutions. And here's why. You're going to the championship game tomorrow night. You don't want anybody to get hurt.
Man, there's a turnover by the Lions. Eastern missed a shot. Man, a turnover. Nice steal by Cheatwood for the Lions. He pushes it up the middle of the floor. Takes it up, throws up a wild shot. No good, but he got fouled. Really surprised that Coach Nice does not draw back into that zone a little bit, Tom. I don't know if he's not comfortable with that because the Lions have been pretty much just a man-to-man team this year.
Right.
But I think from a strategy standpoint, I think that might have been worth 3 or 4 trips to take a look at it. Cheatwood at the line and rolled it off. Lions just having trouble tonight, folks, scoring points. 52-19. Big lead here for Eastern, and I would agree, yes, I think you'll see several younger players come in for Eastern here and just momentarily. Second free throw is no good. We got a lane violation.
Lane violation. We've had 2 of them tonight.
That was on Miller.
Timeout Eastern.
Have a timeout here by Musketeers. And we have 3:39 to go in this ballgame, 52-19. You are listening to Lions basketball on WSLM. We'll be right back.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 to 8 or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $12.99, where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.
Okay, back here live at Borden High School, Washington County Holiday Tournament action between Eastern and Salem. It's been all Eastern tonight, 52-19.
They've still got, predominantly with the exception of Miller, they still have starters in.
And Miller's technically a starter because he's giving them huge minutes tonight. Cheatwood with another free throw. He hit that one. This came off of a lane violation against Eastern. So the Lions break 20, finally 52-20. All Eastern. Lions with the pressure. Eastern breaks it. Kicks it over to Bannett.
Thought he was going to take that three in the corner.
Anderson with the ball. I'm kind of surprised they're still in too, Tom.
You know, my thing with that is I've seen guys get hurt, you know, and you know, the score was obviously blowout, and then somebody gets hurt, and then, you know, it's not good.
So Eastern now running clock here. Chastain guarding Anderson. Anderson straight down the floor, a little floater, good.
Got it.
Right in the middle, not much of a contested shot. He just threw it in. 54-20, 34-point lead.
That was a drive, and nobody stepped over to pick him up.
Cheatwood with the line, straight to the basket. No good. Offensive rebound by KJ. Goes up strong and drew a foul. Good job by the freshman there to get on the offensive glass.
I've got him unofficially with 7 rebounds.
So KJ doing a good job off the bench tonight for the Lions, giving them a lift. Wouldn't be surprised if he works his way into that starting lineup really soon, Tom.
Right.
It's going to be the 5th foul on Bannett. So I guess he's going to take a seat, not by his choice. So he fouled out. I don't know how many points he ended up with tonight, Tom.
I don't know. I'd have to.
I think he's over 20. 2:49 to go in this ball game. KJ's first free throw rolls in. Shooter's touch. Soft rims here at Borden.
23 is what I've got him for.
23 for Bannett. He outscored Salem.
Yeah.
54-21, 2:49 to go in this game. And Hembry's second free throw is good.
Good job, KJ.
And Bowles checks in for KJ. So 54-22. 32-point lead for Eastern. They're on their way to the championship game tomorrow night. That'll be a 7:30 tip, approximately. And they'll play the winner of the Borden West Washington game.
We're pressing.
And ball's turned over by Eastern. And we got a timeout called by Coach Nice. He got that one in there pretty quick. Good job by Cheatwood to get on the floor.
Good hustle.
So we're going to take a quick timeout here. 2:41 to go in this ball game. This is Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
Ho, ho, ho! This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, johnjonesautogroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today.
Okay, back here, live action, Borden High School. Salem with the basketball.
Live action, Raj. We're back in play.
Chastain with the ball now for the Lions. Kicks it over to Cheatwood. Long three-pointer in the air is in and out. And a fight for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be Eastern's ball. So good job there by Wilcox on the offensive glass. Just got tied up.
Right. you ever hear the old term, Raj, where there's a lid on the basket?
I think we've used it several times tonight, Tom, and,
Yep.
and there is for Salem tonight. A lot of shots been down like that and come out.
Yep.
Just not the Lions' night.
We're used to the soft rims of Old Brooks Memorial.
Temple with the ball now. A lot of starters on the floor. There's Miller on the block. He looks opposite, nearly threw it away.
The bongo boat.
And he is going to throw it out of bounds. Turnover. So turnover on the Musketeers. I think Tom has them for
I've got
for eight. And this is
unofficial.
These are unofficial stats, folks. So 2 minutes to go in this game. 54-22. Eastern with the big lead. Short picks his dribble up to Bowles, guarded by Miller.
Dribble.
And a nice give and go to Short. Kicks it over to Chastain. Good shot fake. Nearly threw it away. Cheatwood with it.
Good
pass to Bowles. Up and
Les
in.
Bowles for 2.
Nice look by Cheatwood.
Good pass. Good finish, Les.
Cheatwood drew some action
Defenders.
there. And then
Defenders.
just dropped it right off for a nice layup for Bowles. 54-24.
Cheatwood did the old drive, draw, and dish.
And we got a foul on Cheatwood.
The 3Ds. Good pass.
So that's 3 fouls now on the line. So Eastern not in the double bonus yet. 1:28 to go. And Rose is going to throw it in for Eastern.
We got Rose in bongo boat.
Bongo boat with
He's
the ball
gonna
now.
drive
He dribbles
strong.
straight to the basket. Reverse layup. And no good. Rebound by Bowles. Good job by Bowles for the Lions. Cheatwood pushes it up the floor. Got Wilcox over in the corner. Nobody sees him.
We're setting something up. Over
Throws
the
it over
short.
short.
In the Bowles.
Down to
Shoot it,
Bowles.
Les.
Jump shot.
Ah,
No good off the glass. Tipped out of bounds off the Bowles. Eastern ball.
that was a good take for Les.
Just about banked it in. I don't know if he called it. I don't know if he called it.
Well, you know what, Raj? It's after 5. Banks closed.
That's true.
Banks
That's
closed.
true. That was an old rule.
Yep.
Rose with the ball now. Lions 2-2-1. Eastern breaks it right to Anderson. Eastern
I
point
think-
guard been in the game. I think he sat down one time.
Right. I think they're going. Yeah, they're spreading the floor now.
I'm going to dribble this out maybe unless Salem commits a foul here. Anderson just dribbling out. Then he takes it down and then dishes it off to Miller, who goes up, throws it up
Got
and
it.
in.
Man, he threw that up. I
His
don't know.
feet,
I don't know if he
his
looked.
feet never left the
I
floor,
don't know
Tom.
if
I
he
watched
looked.
it.
Raj, he
56-24.
He just threw it up.
That's what a lot of their shots have been tonight, but they went in, so whatever they're doing works.
Well, yeah.
Long three by Chastain. Good. 56-27. And a timeout by Coach Nice. That'll probably be the final timeout of the game. 56-27, 23.8 to go in this basketball game. Eastern with a big lead over the Lions. We'll be right back. This is Salem Lions basketball on WSLM.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Okay, we're back here. Borden High School, the final 23.8.
You know, one really good thing is Coach is still down there coaching. He has not sat down the whole game. And that's what we got to have. And somebody that's bought in and that's going to be coaching to the very last minute.
You know, Coach Nice knew that not a lot of returning experience on this team, not a lot of size. And I think he's doing a really good job
Yes, he is.
with the crew that he has.
Right.
Salem's going to put pressure here on the ball.
East Washington's having trouble getting in the
And
cross.
they break it.
They
Finally,
break it.
Anderson straight up to the basket.
All the
Left-handed
way.
layup, no good. Rebound by Miller. Didn't jump, but
Wow.
put it back in.
Didn't jump, but it's awful easy.
7 seconds to go. Let's see if Wilcox takes the last shot of the game.
Nope.
Throws it over to Short. Shot fake. Nobody there. Turn it over. And that's pretty much sums up the game. Salem turns it over. 58-27. Eastern with a big win over Salem, and they advance to the championship game tomorrow night. They will play the winner of the West Washington Borden game, which will tip off here in approximately 20 minutes. So, tough loss tonight for the Lions. Tom, we'll be right back with our halftime report in just a second. This is Lions basketball on WSLM. Welcome to the McDonald's postgame show. Okay, this is the McDonald's postgame show. Salem Lions basketball on WSLM 97.9 on your FM dial here from Borden High School. Eastern with a big win, 58-27 over the Lions in this opening game of the Washington County Holiday Tournament. Tom is checking the stats. Salem scored 27 points. They scored 1 in the first quarter, and I think they scored 2 in the second quarter. So we have Coach Nice going to join us here. Can you hear me, Coach? Yep. Can you hear me? Yeah, a little close. There we go. Yeah, we're joined by Salem head coach Jalen Nice. Coach, tough loss tonight. There was a lid on the basket tonight. It seemed like we had a hard time scoring, and they made a living at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to score points when the ball doesn't go through and you don't get the whistle blown. But I just, I don't have a lot of words, Roger, to be honest with you. I thought we came out a little flat. I thought we let their physicality get to us. I thought we were a little more worried about them than what we do at the end of the day. And it's a good learning experience again. That's why holiday tourneys right now, I'm coming off a win. And I don't know if we were just content or if we just, again, but the ball didn't go through, and it's tough to keep playing when the ball goes through, but we got to learn to do that. We got to learn to keep going. So we're going to stay here and watch this game and scout try to get us one tomorrow. Borden and West Washington both good opponents, so whoever we get, it'll be a nice challenge, and we're going to respond tomorrow.
Well, it's also tough to win games when you score 1 point in a quarter. You scored 1 point in that first quarter. You have these extended droughts where you have a hard time scoring, and that's what you expect from a younger team, which you have this year. So, I know that's something that you're going to focus on, and that the kids are going to have to get better at is suffering through those droughts and finding a way to score.
Yeah, when the ball's not going through, you got to make sure it doesn't go through on the other end, and I thought we guarded their first shot really well, and it was their second shot that we didn't guard so well. So. When it comes down to it, as far as the second shot, we just let them get offensive rebounds. And, again, we let their physicality kind of get to us a little bit. But at the end of the day, look, it's a good learning experience here. We're going to take our lumps sometimes. I think we're tougher than that. I really do think we're tougher than that at the end of the day. So that's my challenge to them coming back. Are you tougher than that? And show me why you're tougher than that. Because we've been stronger at the end of the day. We've just been stronger in situations like that mentally, too. It's not so much physical, but mentally can't. Someone's got to step up, at the end of the day, like, hey, we're going to run some offense and get us a good look. And so it's a good learning experience. Again, it's December, so we're going to keep building and keep moving forward.
Yeah, it was just like, I said, those scoring droughts just seem to come in spurts, and whenever you get on one, it's dry for 3 or 4 minutes. And I know that's frustrating because we're not even getting to the line, but that's something that kids are going to have to work through, and I know that's something that you're going to focus on. Got a chance, if this next game goes the way that is projected, that you'll probably get West Washington tomorrow night, which would be a nice chance for you to have a rematch against a team that I know that you feel like you can beat.
Right, yeah, and West Washington is really, really solid. And again, I think I told you I felt like we let one slip away night one, but they've gotten better. We've gotten better, and it's also good early. It's going to be a great challenge early in the season when someone's got a scout on you to go against them, and you guys scout on them. So. It's going to be kind of like sectional when we play somebody, or late in the season, like when we play Eastern again, or when we play Borden. So it'll be good to sit here and watch some good basketball, and whoever we get tomorrow is going to be a good challenge. Again, I really don't care who we get. I just want us to come out and play hard and play well, and focus on what we do. And we just got to be tough.
Yeah, just have to put this one away, put it in the rear view, and we got to get focused on tomorrow night. Tom, you got anything you want to ask Coach?
No.
Before we let him go. Appreciate you, Coach, stopping up. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow.
Okay, that was head basketball coach Jalen Nice on the McDonald's halftime check that McDonald's postgame report. Tom, you got stats for us?
I got stats. Leading East Washington was Bannett, 23 points. Miller ended up with 16. Anderson 7. K Temple 7. Bunga Bolt 2. Brody Temple 3. So with the Salem Lions, Cheapwood I have for 10. Chastain 6, Short 3, KJ 6.
Okay, so not a lot of scoring tonight for the Lions. Cheatwood leading the way again for the Lions. Senior guard doing the majority of the scoring for the Lions tonight. And just a difficult shooting night for the Lions tonight, Tom.
Right. Very, very, very hard night. Just, sometimes in basketball you'll have games where you just cannot find the basket. Yeah. And tonight was one of those nights for the Lions.
Yeah, Salem came out flat in that first quarter, and the Eastern just kind of set the tone of how it was going to be. They were going to be aggressive going to the basket, drawing contact, and then putting pressure on the basketball, and we turned it over early, and I just don't think we ever got on track.
Right.
And once they built that lead up to 18 or 19, it seems like our kids, that they didn't give up, but the wind kind of went out of the sails a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. They had height, size, physicality. Had some older guys out there on the floor.
They've got some experience.
Eastern's a good basketball club.
Yeah,
See,
they're a solid team.
Well, they've what a lot of people don't realize, they played their first 5 games without their point guard, Caden Temple, and he makes them go. And this is his first game back off an injury, so I look for Eastern to start rolling because he's solid. He's a real good ball player, great defender, doesn't turn it over. Handles it. I mean, he's a good ball handler, and he can get them buckets if needed, and he knows where to get the ball to or who to get the ball to. So they're going to win. They're going to win on their fair share of games. So this wasn't a bad ball club. Eastern's pretty solid.
This win brings Eastern's record to 3-3 and drops the Lions to 1-5 on the season. Right. And this is the McDonald's postgame report. And we're going to take a quick timeout and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back. Lions basketball on WSLN.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the Play of Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-through open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch WSLM's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
Okay, this is the McDonald's postgame report. Salem Lions basketball time back here at Borden High School. Lions fall tonight 58-27 to Eastern in the opening game of the Washington County Holiday Tournament. Borden and West Washington will be set to tip off here in about 14 minutes. And tonight's WSLM player of the game is
Caden James Romero,
the freshman for the Lions, the WSLM player of the game. Nice effort off the bench tonight.
Great effort.
Instant energy when he comes in the game. Right. He's always around the ball, working underneath, rebounding.
Right.
Had some, actually, I thought he played a really good passing game tonight. There were several times he caught the ball, turned and looked opposite and made a nice kick, even though we had trouble scoring. Right. But nice game tonight by the freshman. So that is the WSLM player of the game this week. Happy for him.
Yes. Oh,
excited.
I've watched him play from the very beginning, and KJ's sees the floor well, does a great job. He's unselfish, shares the basketball. I thought he rebounded well tonight. I've got him for 7, which means he probably had 8 or 9. I'm trying to, keep up with stats. That's why I say it's unofficial.
Right.
And, the pace of the game so fast sometimes it's hard to get everything.
So this Lions basketball team will be back tomorrow night in the consolation game. They'll play the loser of the Borden West Washington game. That'll be a 6 p.m. tip-off. We'll be back on the air pre-game about 5:40, 5:45-ish tomorrow night here from Borden High School, and we will call the consolation game. So that's going to do it tonight for the McDonald's post-game report. Tom, you got anything else you want to add?
Well, just everybody have a good holidays.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsors that make this possible.
Oh, yes.
And tomorrow night, looking for a better offensive performance from the Lions, and I'm sure that they're going to go in. They'll have a practice tomorrow. I know Coach Nice will have them in the gym. They'll have a walkthrough. They'll have a shoot-around.
Right.
And they're going to talk about some things to try to improve on for tomorrow.
They'll have a walkthrough. I think it's at 3:30 or 3:45 tomorrow. And Coach will work on some things, and we'll fix some stuff. And tomorrow night will be a better performance.
Okay, that's going to do it for the McDonald's postgame report. So for Tom Fultz, Becky and Greg and all the staff at WSLM. This is Roger Pennington. We'll see you tomorrow night about 5:40 for the John Jones pregame show. Good night and go Lions.